Hey, hello. This is David again, Focus Fitness. Today I want to talk about strategies versus tactics. So, what is a strategy? What is a tactic? Tactics are those things that we do to get a result. But the strategy, I believe, is a little bit more of the why behind it. So, if you have a goal to lose weight or lose fat, you could just do things that are good for you, like exercise and eat right and all of that. But those are tactics. If you don't have the why behind it, then you might give up or you might not get the result. So if you refer back to another video I did where we talked about musicians, the musicians that identified themselves as musicians versus those that were just taking lessons, trying to become a musician, or didn't have a long-term goal, didn't see themselves doing it for a long period of time, they didn't have as good a success as those that, even with less time of implementation, got better results. So let's take that into the world of fitness or business and say that the person that doesn't see themselves as a fit person is not going to get the same results. So even if they're doing the tactics of eating right and exercising, ultimately they're not going to get the great results that they could if they identified with themselves and had an overarching strategy. So strategy can be great because then you're identifying yourself and you're saying, well, what would a person who is fit do? If I want to be a fit person, then I gotta become a fit person, and that actually starts in the mind. And I think that's where the biggest strategy leap is for people. Is we can look to the gurus to tell us that exercise is good, or do this exercise, or eat this particular macronutrient blend to lose weight. But if we haven't identified with ourselves that we are fit or that we are lean, then ultimately those tactics are going to fail us, right? So we want to view ourselves a certain way. Then those tactics can be part of an overall strategy of how am I as a person? How would a fit person be? And then maybe you're behaving that way. You go out to dinner with somebody and you're less worried about ordering a salad versus ordering a hamburger, and maybe you just make the right choice for you and you still get the hamburger, but you eat a small portion because you're identifying yourself as a fit person. I don't know, these are just kind of examples I'm coming up with. But the idea of a strategy versus a tactic is that the strategy comes from identifying yourself as the person that you want to be and engineering your life around acting in a way that's in accordance with that. Is it easy? Maybe not always easy. Sometimes those things are extrinsic, like the doctor says you got to lose weight and you're not really ready to accept it, so you embark on the mission to try to lose weight, but ultimately you might not get the results because you're not really ready to accept that you can. So I don't know, a little bit of an esoteric thing. I hope it was a little bit helpful to you. I know some people here are watching. Hey, Manolis. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. It ties in with my last couple videos. Last week we talked about commitment. And so when you make a commitment to something, you can get tips on how to do it, but knowing what the right tip is going to become apparent to you as you start to self-identify with that person. And that's what the strategy is. So hope that helps. That's my take on it. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to get out of here. It's thunderstorming, so I better get home. Thanks a lot, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.